Sweet. Feel like the voice is getting warmed up. We haven't did all of the la 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 la's. Oh la. Ain't that what speakers and singers do before they have a performance or something? La 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 la. We are getting ready. What up, Wheatfield? Great day. This your girl Lottie here at Tears and Wheat Tarot Show. Where you sure enough never know what you're gonna get. You never know. Spirit said, what they say? Great day. Hello, hello, Grand Rising. Spirit said, we ain't done yet. Let me get the phone, y'all, so I can get into the live. Spirit said, we ain't done yet. So I don't know if you feel like things is done, you done did it, it's over with. Spirit said, no, it ain't. So, thank y'all so much for tapping into the Tears of Wheat Tarot Show, where you sure enough never know what you're going to get. Grand Rising special. I pray everything is well with you today, beloved. I pray everything is well. Do you want that number? 727-528. 727-528. 15, 14, 16, 16, 15. Tower to toxicity. 16, 15, 7, 6. I feel like there's a tower moment or like a sudden change or sudden realization. It could be released, coming away from some sort of toxic mindset or maladaptive behavior. Could be some sort of shadow energy. Like all of a sudden you just realize that you don't need to be afraid of anything. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of vibe. Like, oh, we can still go out here and get it. We can keep moving. Spirit might be telling somebody, again, like, you're not done yet. And you may be coming to some sort of realization that you need to keep working through some sort of dark space. Like, don't allow the fear to tell you any lies or to stop you from doing a thing or to keep you from moving towards peace. That's kind of what I'm picking up from the numbers that we got. So let's get into the live. Thank y'all so much for tapping into the Rising Message. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. You guys are so amazing. I hope you're having a great day, a great rising so far. I hope you slept well. We didn't even sleep a whole lot of hours. I think we only slept like 4 or 5 hours, but we feel good. Like we had a whole night's worth of rest. So it was something about the rest that we got that made us feel rested, even though it wasn't a lot of hours. Great day, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Yay, you get to go home today. Salt bath. Yeah, as soon as you do, yeah, salt bath, spiritual bath. Spirit said you are not done yet. That's what they said. We ain't done yet. What we doing? We doing the things. And you are freaking smashing goals on your way to doing it. Hey, Anthony, great day, great day. I know it's slow, y'all. Y'all know how it goes. The old school Crisco. We gotta get this shit out the can and into the pan. AO come in and turn the heat up. We gonna get to cooking. Right now, we just know a little bit of what. Spirit said, we not done yet. We not done yet. It's something else that needs to be done. It's something else that needs to be finished. And they saying that, like, don't let fear stop you from doing a thing. So don't let the fear stop you. What is the fear? What are you afraid of? Is it from fully expressing yourself? Is it from showing your true self, being your authentic self, showing yourself what you made of? You know, what is it? Whatever it is, your goal is on the other side of your fear. So that's kind of what we picking up. So don't let shit stop you. You still got so much more to do. You not done yet. That's what Spirit said. La la la. Pointing to us too. I know we ain't done yet, Spirit. Spirit said we ain't done yet. That's what's in the description. So if y'all want to check out the description to the live and see that they already said that we ain't done yet. So we just gonna write that down and get some cards out. And they gave us the whole spectrum of numbers. They went from 1 to 9. So it's something about 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the 5 is missing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's what is at a letter R. I don't know if we just fucked that up or it was intentional, or if it's one of those things, because it's like, oh, 5 is a challenge number, and I'm getting revealed, so something is going to be revealed. That's interesting that it happened like that. Oh, wow. So we got our little iced coffee today, and y'all see how it's all frothy? We didn't put no creamer in it. It's just coffee and collagen and a little coconut sugar and vanilla extract. But I was like, oh wow, it's frothy. We put it in the little NutriBullet thingy, and we were thinking like maybe it's time for us to come off a creamer, because creamer has a lot of sugar in it, and we doing what we need to do to manage the weight. So that's another place we can cut out sweets. So we're gonna see if we digging it, because the first sip it was good. Oh yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work out with hot coffee, but this right here, that's pretty good. It don't need no creamer. It was a time where we didn't really use creamer anyway. You know what I'm saying? It was like too much sugar. We got into black coffee because again we were like cutting down on the sweets. I do feel bumping heads energy. We've been picking that up. Somebody may end up bumping heads with somebody, so watch out for attitudes today. You know what I'm saying? Just in general. Hold your composure. Yeah, see the moon coming out. It could be some sort of discord that you don't see. It could also be some other subconscious truth or a hidden fear that will be revealed onto you. With this, we ain't done yet. Spirit was giving us an energy of there's still something else or more for you to do. So don't let any certain type of fear or perceived challenge stop you. There is a way to overcome the challenge, to get through it, to conquer it. Like you are already called for victory. So don't allow the fear stop you from receiving or achieving or doing the thing. That's what it's given. This one. Yeah, the sun. See, it's like, it's something with these two energies. The moon is revealing, and they just wrote the word reveal, right? The full moon does reveal. It reveals fears, anxieties, illusions, what's in your subconscious, deception, trickery, disillusionment. Because somebody could disillusion themselves and be like, oh, I'm done with that. Or not just another person, but it could be a situation. It could be somebody giving up on a dream or something they're supposed to be doing. And spirit like, no, don't give up, right? What is the fear that's being revealed to you with this moon energy? What are you supposed to come into enlightenment about? And I see these coming in like things lining up. Like we said, the numbers was 1, 2, 3, 4. They put an R, they wrote reveal, and then 6, 7, 8, 9. So everything is going up. It's moving in ascension. The same way the cards just came out. From the 18 to the 19 is moving to ascension. It's moving upward. And it's given like you can see. Like there's always light. So there's really, it's like even at night, the moon is the great light in the sky, you can still see. And in the daytime, the sun is the great light in the sky, you can still see. There's never really a time where there isn't light around you, where you are just completely shrouded in darkness. And even if you are you able to be comfortable in it? Can you sit in that dark space? I'm feeling like the hermit, going within and being in your darkness or in your shadow energy to allow the things to be revealed onto you so that you can see it clearly. That's definitely going to help you make decisions. It'll make you feel empowered that you can face any fear, any challenge. You can do it. You ain't done yet. Like, it's okay, let's do it. That's what I'm getting. I'm hearing that old school, ain't no stopping us now. You know what I'm saying? You on the move. So if you on the move, don't let the fear stop you. Yeah, that's truth. That's what the spirit said. That's truth. Ace of Swords, truth. Don't let it stop you. I'm getting something with the number 21. I feel the world card. I know that's not on the board, but I see 19 and 1 is 20, and then I heard the number 21, so I don't know. Yeah, 8 is coming through. Strength. The spirit, it wants somebody to dig into their strength and their courage and their bravery to go through this dark space. Like to continue to persist, to continue to go through. Your accomplishment is on the other side of your challenge. And you may not even be aware of some of the challenges that you face, but I'm getting that the spirit is going to reveal it to you to see it. They're saying strength, courage, compassion. Something about compassion. Maybe you need to be more compassionate with you. Yeah, judgment. Now we got 18, 19, and then 20. I'm getting something. I feel like compassion. Somebody needs to give themselves some compassion. We will give ourselves some compassion. Thank you to the Alpha and the Omega for being here, for guiding the message, for bringing the message through us, onto us, first and foremost. Right? Let us be strengthened. Right? So that we can bear the yoke that's upon our shoulders. Because it feels like it's something that's present that needs to be revealed. It's calling. Maybe you are ready to have it revealed onto you at this point. And if we be ready for things to be revealed onto us, then bring them up to us so that we can see them, we can be made aware. The sun. Have us get the ability to face the truth, to have the truth spoken to us from our soul so that we can make the proper judgments. We ask for us to overflow. Thank you so much. We ask for the message to go out into your wheat field, for them to receive it, for them to be spiritually strengthened and edified, to bear the yoke that's on their shoulders, so that they may overflow. They too may be strong enough, brave enough, have enough courage and compassion to face their own darkness, their own shadow energy, to face their own revelations, to come into enlightenment and face the truth, to make sound decisions for themselves for their highest good. I hear the message that the Most High God is saying, you are not done yet. And whatever it is you're supposed to do is given. Keep going. It's on the other side of this fear, but you might need to face something within you. Thank you so much. Oh, the storyteller is coming through. And that's funny because this is blank. And look, write your own. So is somebody given the opportunity to rewrite their story? What old story do you tell about yourself that's stuck on repeat? Could you take a moment and write down a more compassionate version? Compassion, strength, right? What is your story? What's your narrative? What is the narrative that you tell about yourself? When you say the story of you and you introduce you, how does that go? How do you talk about yourself? How do you talk about the things that you've been through? Self-compassion and breathing. As you breathe in and out, see if you can allow yourself to enjoy the sensations of breathing. Who's giving thanks for just having a breath today? Thank you so much to the Most High God for giving us the breath of life, allowing us to be animated in this God body. Thank you so much so we can go and do the things. We're whatever is being revealed, coming to enlightenment and seeing the truth and communicating. It's definitely getting clarity, sound judgment making. Somebody may need to practice deep breathing today. We talked about there could be a situation that'll come up that could take you off your square just a little bit, right? So if anybody come in and you have to face some sort of situation that you don't see, it may be an opportunity, for you to breathe. Put your hands on your heart and say to yourself, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, may you be loved. And repeat it 4 times. So something else in somebody could be like just reaffirmation of self, validating you, that you are happy. You have the right to be happy. You have the right to be healthy. You have the right to be safe. And that you are loved. You are loved itself. And to continue to repeat that to yourself. Somebody may need to have, that affirmation or reprogramming of the psyche to let you know that you are worthy. Worthiness is coming through. This one, this one, this one, this one. Worthiness is coming through. Remind yourself for you are worthy. And you are strong enough and compassionate enough with yourself to face your own shadow energy for whatever the spirit is going to reveal onto you. Rejection is coming through. Somebody could face rejection, like maybe it's something that you are trying to go get, something that you may have applied for. It may not go in somebody's favor, right? But how do you face rejection when you are told, no, you can't have that thing, or not right now? Because we were picking that thing up too, like, we've been seeing a lot of things like, oh, that would be useful, that would be useful, that would be useful, that would make life easier, that would make, relieve some strain, you know what I mean? And we're not always in a financial position to just go buy it. Like, we got dollars in the spiritual bank account, but you know what I'm saying? The physical one might not be saying that it's time to buy that. I don't tell myself, no, you can't have it. I'll just say, not right now. Right? There is a moment that you can have it, but we just have to do some other things before we get there. Like, so it's a way that we say it. So somebody may even need to reject the energy of insecurity, which is why these mantras are coming in. Right? So we just pulled rejection and insecurity. So reject the vibe of insecurity. Right? Just to read it literally, and that bounces right off of the mantra of may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, may you be loved. And the way the spirit read it to us is, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you know that you are safe, and may you remember that you are loved. You are loved. So it's definitely given like a thing that you may need to reaffirm yourself. And even if you don't get something that you think that you want right now, you want this one, then tell yourself that it's not a reflection of you. Like, I didn't get it because I'm not worthy of having it. Tell yourself, this didn't come because it's making room for something later or something better, something greater. It's protecting me for something. You know how we always say rejection is God protection, but people don't always feel that shit. It just be like, I didn't get what I wanted and I don't never get what I want, right? But it's something about changing the language. Right, giving yourself compassion and reaffirming to you that you are worthy. What's in this shadow energy that could be stopping you or blocking you? Passion. Yeah, another one opens. Great day, everybody. Great day, Cheryl. Nice to see you. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Yeah, passionate and despondence. Right, sometimes we will, the spirit will say, no, not right now. Or not that thing, but it'll be something else similar or something else greater. Like Beloved said, when one door closes, another door will open. We don't always know exactly what it is that we may need or what we may want. The soul knows. Sometimes we pick shit based on just our mentality and what we're thinking about or what we've seen. Yes, we do covet. We covet the things that we see. Right? So if that thing that you are looking for or that you're wanting, if it's not something that's good for you on a soul level, you may not receive it, right? And if you don't receive it, don't allow that to interrupt your worthiness. Continue to have compassion with yourself and reaffirm yourself and do it passionately. That's a compassion. It's giving compassion. Heavy on the compassion. I know, I felt like you were supposed to get that one. Yeah, trickery is coming through. And soulmate. So, I don't know if somebody, is that they self coming together? No, that could be another person, right? So sometimes, I don't know if it's a person that somebody thinks is a soulmate energy, and it may not be. It may not be. Yeah, playful is coming through, and it's in reverse. So it's either something that the spirit doesn't even want you to play around with. I go about life playfully and take things lightly. I can turn any hard day or heavy burden into a fun adventure. Why spend time upset when there's so much fun to be had? It's something about not getting something. Personal journey is on the bottom, but I'm feeling like this is something or somebody that the spirit doesn't want you to play around with. It could be something in it that it's not good for you. And even with this, we ain't done yet the way the spirit wrote it. So when y'all look at the description to the live, what they put in there, we ain't done yet is the thing. And so that could be taken also with the message that somebody may want to come in and connect to you, and you may have to reject them. Right? You may have to reject them. And the spirit may want you to stand in your strength and to do it and to reject them with compassion. Like, I pray that you be happy. Look, just think about what they just said and how that right there can come through. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be loved, right? You know what I'm saying? And while you rejecting this person, you may end up saying that shit like 4 times. No, I just really want you to be happy. I just really want, I don't know. It's given. Like, it could go either way. Spirit. They said don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Look, expansive. I feel like you are learning and you are growing. And it's all about your decision making, right? It could definitely be giving somebody an opportunity to practice, putting something to bed, like calling it done. Like, you could reject it with grace, right? The spirit is going to reveal something to somebody. Yeah. Inspiration board is coming in. I think the spirit wants you to keep moving towards the things that you see, what you are inspired by. And that's the part, again, what I was getting. You ain't done yet. You know what I mean? It's coming away from something that the spirit doesn't even want you to mess with, play with, and to do it with compassion, to allow the revelation to come in so that you can see clearly, to listen, even if you don't always like what you're hearing from your soul. Sometimes the advice, again, is just to protect us. Look at this, casting spells. So, who is this person that could potentially be casting spells on you? And it's something about the words that you speak and the stories that you tell. So somebody could come in with a crazy ass elaborate story about their own selves, or the spirit could be reminding you to be mindful about the stories that you tell. Spirit says something about how you narrate your story, the story of your life. And then it's also giving me a thing with listening to the story that somebody else is telling you, almost like how they're narrating something. It could be the story of their life. It's something about a distinct difference, right? If you are the type of person that has the ability to rewrite, that story, to write your own story, right? Then that's going to be a major difference between you and a person. That's like profound. That's significant. What old story do you tell about yourself that's stuck on repeat? If a person is telling a victim story and is stuck on repeat, then you know that they are not a type of person that's exhibiting discipline, where they can pull themselves out of a dark situation and keep on going. Everybody struggles, confirmation, with coming up, but it's something about if you are stuck on repeat and stuck in a rut. When you think about what is your 8-second, 10-second version, a narration of you yourself, your introduction, what do you say? If you are letting a person get to know you, how do you describe you and what you've been through? And this card says the words I speak and the stories I tell are like spells. It's somebody continuously casting negative spells. Somebody could speak rejection. Oh, I always get rejected for everything. I never get anything that I want. They could speak insecurity. Oh, I'm not good enough for that. Or I don't know about that. Or, I'm afraid of that. Or I can't have that. Or that's not for me type of energy. Somebody could be really fucking serious. And the spirit might just be saying you need to reject connecting to a person that speaks from that insecure space, that tells a negative story about themselves. This could be a type of person that does not take accountability for their own life, for their own actions, for their own healing. What I say and what I believe, I attract more of. So if you stay connected to a person that speaks about themselves negatively, or life in general, the woe is me, the Eeyore syndrome, oh, I'm just here and life is just picking on me, and it's just I'm going through a thing. I don't know. It's just giving that bluesy type of energy. And everybody get down, sometimes you do. But you know the character of Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh is like they were notorious for being down and telling this sad story over and over and over again, like the sun never shined. They were just, that type of energy would drag you down. It says shift your story away from lack, away from insecurity towards abundance, from victim to empowered, and from complaint to gratitude. This is somebody that would be complaining and grumbling. And the spirit may even be reminding us, don't complain and don't grumble. It's not just the energy of you get what you get, so don't throw a fit, but it's more like, this is what life is, and I have the strength and the ability to accept it for what it is. I don't have to, it's up to me how I describe it, right? I can say that I'm in lack, or I have room for my abundance. It's all about how you frame it. So positive reframe is here. It says, now when I speak to others, through my words, I am casting beautiful spells. Somebody that you would connect to, their version and how they speak about life could be so negative that they could cast negative spells, not only on themselves, but on other people as well. If they can't see themselves doing well and they don't feel like life is giving them any favor, any opportunities, then they could speak that same shit over you too. And spirit, like, you might want to be careful about connecting with this person. That's something for you to reject. Yeah, your magic is here. This person may not believe in magic. They may not. There is magic and miracles all around me. Where others see coincidence, I see evidence of life's synchronicities. No coincidentals, but synchronicities. I love filling life with wonder and magic. It's way more fun that way. Fun is in the upright here, and playfulness and fun is in reverse over here. So I don't know if it could be you that's, going through a thing like maybe having spells or cycles of rejection or unfortunate events where things did not go the way that you expected them to. And Spirit saying, don't be so serious. Bring some play back into your life. Have some compassion for yourself. Repeat your mantras and allow the moon to reveal to you the truth. And once you have the truth, Ace of Swords is definitely giving communication, the storyteller to the Ace of Swords, right? And it's saying to breathe through something. I feel like, yeah, you're going to have to tell somebody some shit. See, up and out. And see, don't they got that Eeyore vibe? And y'all see, we wasn't looking at that card. They got the whole Eeyore vibe, right? They look like, and it's not a thing against somebody who's going through depression, because everybody can get down. But it's a thing about sitting in this energy, and that's what I'm getting. Like somebody who wallows in the energy instead of, like, Beloved Special said that she's just glad that she went and got the help that she needed. And I think that that is amazing, and that's something that a lot of people could really take forward. When you know that you need help, go get it. And if you are with a person that refuses to get help, but all they want to do is complain about it, you may need to reject it. You may need to come away from that person. You may not see what they're doing to you. Yeah, projection. That's projecting. You may not see that they are projecting that type of energy on you. This one. So up and out. To heal the parts of me that feel hurt, I must feel every emotion. It has to come up and come out. I don't try to push my feelings away. I sit with them and feel them as I release them. It's a thing about releasing. This blank card right here is released. Do you have the ability to release the negative feelings and write your own story? Or are you going to choose to continue to narrate the same shit? Because every time you narrate it, not only do you live it, your body relives it. Your body doesn't know that it's not right now. Especially when you speaking with it with such a level of passion and emotion that's associated with it. I know people who can still tell the same stories from 20, 30 years ago, and they tell it with such, ferocity and such passion that it's like it just happened. Like y'all just came off of this like right now. You just experienced it. But no, it's something that happened so long ago. And sometimes people make that like the narration of their life. These events that happen to me define me. When they don't, they are just the things that happen. Right? So be careful of somebody projecting. Rather than reacting and projecting my emotions, this up and out shit, projecting these emotions onto others, I remember that no one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. When someone says something or does something that brings up a strong emotion within me, I have a choice in how I respond. We always have a choice. We always can. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, to bring some playback in. This is, look, Spirit said this ain't somebody to play with. They do not want you to play with this person. They put that in reverse over there. Anything else in here? This one? This one? What would you like? I'm hearing see the like big one. Okay. So we're gonna get the big deck, the big tarot light seer deck. So see the light is coming through, especially with the moon moving into the sun. They want you to see something. Full moon reveals, the sun reveals. So they definitely want you to see the light. And it's coming away from like going away from this dark energy into a happier, more joyful, delightful space, more hopeful, right? Moving towards success. And the sun card does say inspiration, and they pulled out the inspiration board. So if y'all can see where it says inspiration right here. So it is something that you are aspiring to. What's on your inspiration board, right? If I'm ever feeling down or bored, I spend time creating a vision board or an inspiration board. You said put it in your home and fill it with the quotes, pictures, and desires that bring you inspiration and joy. That's the sun. That's 19. So what brings you inspiration? What brings you joy? What is the new story that you're going to write in place of the old one? 7 of Swords. And we got the 7 of Swords. We were like, yeah, what's robbing you? Right when we did the numbers. What's robbing you? What is the thief energy that's stealing your peace? Oh my gosh, what was it? Was it yesterday we was reading and we kept getting divine feminine would rather get a job and pay her own shit than deal with a person, right, that their provision just costs too much. We kept seeing the 6 of Swords, her holding her coins, 9 of coins, and then the 6 of Swords and the 4 of coins was coming through. And I'm watching the playback, and I keep seeing her say, I'ma hold on to my peace. What was Lil Beloved's name from The Voice all them years ago? She's a gospel singer now. I think her name is Corinne or something. It might be Corinne. But she had this song, gotta hold on to my peace, cause I can't get it back from somebody once it's all gone. Once it's all gone, gotta protect all of my peace. And I just kept seeing it. I was like, La, how you didn't get that when they was showing you 4 of coins to the 6 of swords? Like, you gotta hold on to your peace. And that's a part of the thing that I'm getting right now. Like, a person that doesn't understand rejection and they have insecurity and they are not dealing with their emotions. They are way too serious, way too down. They don't have joy in their life. And the things that they are saying against themselves is casting the same low vibrational spells. They project that energy out onto another person. Then, yeah, you may have to reject them with compassion and love and even hold that for yourself. Like as you go through it and see, even like the things that where, why was I connected to this person? Like, how did they stay in my life or how did they come back into my life? It could be just them coming and you rejecting them, and that's the lesson. Again, for somebody, this could be you learning how to deal with rejection and a feeling of insecurity, of lack, having to address how you speak to yourself. Are you able to find play in life? Is everything super serious where you don't, again, feel that joy? Right? So, are you not giving compassion to you? Are you projecting your emotions onto other people? Are you narrating the same trauma story? Because a lot of times it's a trauma story that we narrate, right? If you've experienced the trauma, you have a tendency to talk about it. And sometimes people talk about it from a way that the trauma is them, not something that happened to them, not something that they healed from, not something that they are victorious over, that they've conquered. And Spirit said that you may need to address that and give yourself compassion to say these mantras to yourself all the time. Self-compassion mantras, and be passionate about it. Maybe it's something that you need to see. For somebody, it could be resulting like getting some outside therapy, and that's okay. Yeah, just don't let that shit rob you. Don't let it rob you of your peace. Seven of Swords. Can you see the truth? Can you let the full moon reveal? See, Five of Cups. What is this? This is somebody that's sad. That's that regret. That's that remorse. And in this picture, she's got her foot emptying out the bowl. And I see her light going down the drain the same as the freaking whatever was in the bowl. You see that? Like how her spirit, her energy is tied to whatever she experienced and she's pouring it out. So it's giving me the energy of somebody that's kind of drained spiritually. They need to be filled up. And if they come into you trying to drink from your cup, they could deplete you. The work that they may need to do is to go refill themselves, is to go face the truth of themselves and deal with the spirit. Learn how to give their own selves compassion, to be filled up from the inside out, to be spiritually edified and strengthened. Therefore, they can bear what's on their shoulders. It's not for you to do it. And there's the world card. We were feeling that 21. Yeah, it's like you moving into a whole nother cycle. I feel your magic, the story that you tell about yourself when you give a more compassionate version of who you are, your truth, is something about your magic that's opening doors for you. Your judgments cause you to expand. You will see your inspiration board go from off the wall into your life. You're not done yet. You may need to breathe through some situations. But, I mean, hell, shit. See, you ain't done yet. Knight of Swords, shit taken off. Star is here, but it's in reverse. It was on the floor in the reverse. And with the Three of Swords. I don't know if they putting it in reverse. They're not choosing to address it. Right? The Two of Swords is like indecision. Three of Swords, you will have to address the broken heart. Four of Swords, you move towards healing. They're not addressing the heartache, or somebody's not addressing the heartache. They feel disconnected and spiritually depleted. They feel like they don't have a lot of hope. They are full of regret and remorse, and they will project this negative energy onto you if you allow it. And they talk about it. You would know this person because they talk about it. They talk about their trauma story. They do. Nine of Cups. They will come in and offer you a big ass cup of regret. They want to connect to somebody from a love standpoint because they need to be filled up. And they may see you as a reservoir to drink from, but they would deplete you. And they may not even be very kind to you because they would be projecting their emotions onto you. They would not even be able to see you because they would see you through a lens of hurt. Yeah, they can't exchange with you. And what you would get, Six of Pentacles, would not be good. It would not be good energy. They need to go inside, the hermit, and deal with their emotions. Right? 18, the moon. What is it that the moon needs to reveal? And this could also be, like I said, a lesson for you, because this person that's coming back is saying, we ain't done yet. They want opportunity. They need energy also, right? For somebody, they could need money. You know, it could be a couple of things what the need is. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles, they could need money. And we kind of got that reminder, right? There it is. There's the Six of Swords. You see what I'm saying? Moving towards peace. And that's what we were getting. She was like, I got to hold on to my peace. Because she kept coming out with the Four of Coins, which is holding on with the combination of the Six of Swords, peace. When I'm watching the playback, that's all I kept seeing. And then I heard the song just start playing. I got to hold on to my peace because I can't get it back from somebody once it's all gone. This person come in with this fucking energy, your peace will sure enough be disturbed, beloved. It'll sure enough be disturbed. You will be tied up into some shit. Spirit said, reject it. Look. Work, keep doing what the fuck you doing and stay in your energy, recreating, because there's other things for you to do and you ain't done yet. That's what Spirit said. They ain't through with you. Yeah, King of Swords, the infinite intelligence is saying that. And it's all about how people are narrating their story. You can tell whether a person has done some healing work on their own or they want you to just connect and trauma bond with them. That's what I'm getting. It's a trauma bond. They want you to connect and trauma bond over a trauma story, and therefore you'll get wrapped up in a situation with them, and before you know it, you sitting in misery. Fuck that. Spirit said, no, hell nah, change. That shit done. You got more to do. Change the story. Change how you narrate your life. Change how you describe you. Change it from a lack mindset to an abundant mindset. From a victim mindset to a victor mindset. Which one, beloved? This one. Yeah, 8 of Cups. That's somebody's journey. Walk away from that shit. It's time to walk away and move forward. And Despondent said that when you realize this, you are inspired to go forward. You may not like all of the fact that you got to walk away from this person, but it's time that you do it. And as a matter of fact, 8 of Cups to the Knight of Swords, they saying walk away and do it quickly. Like, don't play around with it. Hey, man. Don't play around with it. You know what it is. So you don't need to just wait for them to see it how you see it. King of Wands. That could be that person coming in trying to cast some sort of spell on you. Oh, wow. Look, 3 of Cups. You have something to celebrate that's coming. Yeah, look at this toxicity. Is it somebody that celebrates toxicity, or you have something to celebrate and now here comes a toxic energy? Or is it fear? Because we talked about fear. What's the devil? 15 breaking down to 6, reciprocity. Somebody wants to get you on a string, but I think you're going to see the truth. Yeah, 6 of Wands. We just said 15 breaking down to 6, and that's 6. And we were saying you're going to see the truth. You're going to recognize the toxicity. You're going to see what is given, 6 of Pentacles. And I don't even know if it's in a group of people, like somebody it's definitely somebody that you know. I don't know if it's a friend that's in your community, but I feel like you got a reason to celebrate. Look, they could be, look, 2 5s just flew out. 5 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Cups is already down there. This person, somebody feel like, shit. Are they in some sort of competition? Do they feel like they losing? Are they trying to bring you down? They're trying to bring you down. This could be somebody that sees you moving into a successful space in life, or they just view you as a certain kind of way and they want to pull you down. Again, it's like trauma bonding. Page of Swords. But Spirit wants you to see it and recognize it and make the right judgment call. You said won't be fooled again, Janet. I know that's right. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. She got to hold on to her peace. Right? This right here, she got to hold on to her peace, her coin, her money. Because somebody might be trying to come in and get you and cause you some burden, some hardship. Ten of Wands. That's that breathing through it. Shit, Five of Swords come in and try to get me all up in my head and I'm racking my brain trying to figure your shit out. Absolutely not. Gotta hold on to my peace. That's what I'm seeing for the week. Spirit say, hold on to your peace. I told you, racking your head. Now in the swords, getting you stressed out. Now you stressing over somebody else shit. No, hell no. Two of Swords. And that's what we were getting with the Three of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords. They need to make the decision to go into the hermit and to heal themselves. This is some past shit. It could be their trauma. It could be stuff that comes through their family, through their lineage. It could be blocking them from their own prosperity. But it'll definitely block your prosperity if you don't stand in your strength and tell this person, no. Compassion. You could do it with compassion, but it's still going to be a no. It's gonna be a no. It's giving no sir, no ma'am. That's what it's giving. No sir, no ma'am. Queen of Wands. And do it confident. I don't know if this is the person that's coming in. This fire sign, we did see King of Wands type of energy, but maybe you two have some sort of connection, King and Queen of Wands, and now you moving towards your money, and you don't have time for all of this shit. Hell no, I told you strength, compassion. You didn't tell their ass no with strong strength and compassion because the Spirit told you to do it, Hierophant. You might even get their ass a quick little life counseling. Like, you know, you've been in this for a long time and I feel like you could stand, you know, getting some help. It sounds like you really need to get this out. You may need to have somebody that's a professional with a certain level of expertise, right, to help you. I hear you talk about this all the time. I feel like they can help you get to a place where you can rewrite your own story to discover your strength, like the lion that's within, and pull that out. But some people don't be wanting to hear that. Some people just want to wallow in their shit. And that's what I'm kind of seeing over here. Like if you start having some sort of success and they see you having success, instead of being supportive, they would just be like, my life is a fucking mess. So therefore, you should connect with me, or I can come and connect with you and feed off of you. But before you know it, your life would be a fucking mess too. It's like, no, hold on to your peace. And you might have to breathe through telling this person, no, I feel like we about to go. What is it? See, Temperance, hold on to your peace. Hold on to your peace. That's what Spirit said. And Spirit is saying, don't let this person, you know, no. Because they would take you off balance. They would take you off balance. They only want to come and siphon off of your energy. Wow. We were hoping to have a really great, I mean, it's a good message. It's putting you up on game. It's letting you know to hold on to your peace and to stay focused on your inspirations and your visions, and don't let anybody come in and fuck it up, because you know as soon as you get in the right way and you get disciplined and determined to move towards your shit, then here comes somebody else that wants to siphon or distract you from your vision. So don't let somebody from the past come in and distract you from your shit, especially if they coming in on some trauma shit and they're trying to get you to trauma bond. They're trying to get you to connect with their pain, their regret, and their remorse, instead of being accountable for themselves and their healing to go get whatever they need. Hierophant is counseling. Hierophant is counseling. Like they may need to go see somebody before they can connect with you. Especially if you a high priestess, you or an empath or some shit like that. It could be a lot of things that they're keeping secret that they haven't said. It's a lot. It's shit that you wouldn't even know. Because you know, even if it is a trauma story, they could be saying shit that's like making it sound like more than what it is, or discounting their own part, their own role. Because we all have accountability for the decisions that we make. And sometimes people don't want to account for their own decision. You know, it was a part of me where I was unhealed and I connected with an unhealed person, and I had some experiences. And when I was able to go in and self reflect and self evaluate, I took accountability for the decisions that I made. I became responsible and made different choices for my life. And now I'm moving towards my visions. That's a difference. I discovered my magic. It's opening up doors. The world card. Things are taking off. It's moving quickly. I have clear mind. I'm making better decisions. Right? What's up underneath her? Expansion. I'm learning. I'm growing. My coin is coming up. My bread is moving up. My peace is show enough moving up. And it won't be disturbed for nobody to what? That's what I'm getting. So Spirit said be mindful. Be mindful on this day. Don't let anybody come in with the same old trauma story. And if you are telling a trauma story over your life, then that's something for you to consider, Ashe. You have the ability to rewrite your story. Instead of allowing yourself to be the victim, you can write yourself as a heroine. If you survived it and you hear, see Queen of Swords, it's like, how do you say it? How do you narrate it? How do you narrate it? You welcoming, they're going to come and sit and listen, but what are you saying? I don't feel it's that same sob story. I'm getting Tina Turner, I'm getting Anime Bullet. Like, you fucking tell that shit in a way, yeah, you went through it, but it didn't make me no motherfucking victim. If anything, it made me a fucking warrior out in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got through it, and look at me, all the better for it. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm fucking doing concerts bigger than anybody ever motherfucking did it. I done changed my whole shit up at an age where people didn't think that we could do it. I ain't done yet. Tina went from fucking R&B with Ike and all that shit to a rock and roll type of shit, a whole different vibe at a stage of life that people counted her out and didn't think that she could do it. But she made that switch. She reinvented herself. She rewrote her own story into something else. She was no longer the child that was abandoned by her mother, raised with her grandmother, all that other shit in this abusive relationship, actually being the second person to somebody else's husband and that. You know how all that shit went down. You know, we all seen what's love got to do with it. Again, what the fuck does love got to do with it? I can love you. But my love says that you got to go over there and heal you. I love me enough to know that if I connect to you, then I'm going to end up in a bad situation just like you. Because misery loves company. They will drag your ass down before they allow you to pull them up. So manage your own energy to what? Rewrite your own story. Which one? This one? You want this? Yeah, Queen of Wands. Rewrite your own story. Great day, Empress. Thank you so much. Hierophant, what did we say? This person need counseling. We not playing with this. Okay? This person need counseling. Go tell it to your therapist is what I heard. We just talked about that yesterday. Masculine be wanting you to be their damn therapist. That's unpaid labor, and it's not my expertise. I don't know what the fuck is going on and all that trauma. I don't even know how to address all that shit. Right? Them not my credentials. I don't got a degree for it. You know what I'm saying? Go spend that money with a professional that can help you work through it. Help you do this. Get that shit up and out. To heal the parts of me that feel hurt, I must feel every emotion. I don't try to push my feelings away. I sit with them and feel them as I release them. Don't sit there and feel it and just hold on to it and be in the Eeyore syndrome. Feel it. Release it. But they may need professional help doing it. Spirit said we was done. I guess we not. It's something else. Yeah. 6 of coins. They need professional help. They need to go pay somebody to help them do that shit. It's people that do that. That's their job. They get paid to do it. And then if you can go take recourse up with them. Don't come back over here like, oh, Lati told me to go do this shit to heal my emotions. Look, I'm telling you to go sit with the spirit. Go talk to the Hierophant. I suggest you go get some therapy if that's where you at. Right? A lot of insurances will cover 30 sessions or some shit like that for a nominal price. And sometimes it's worth it to spend that coin to get yourself back in order. You can't be not, look, I don't know who it is, but you can do what you want to do. But it's like for us as healing, No, I'm not allowing you to come in and dump your shit on me. I'm not trauma bonding with you. I'm going to tell you to go get some therapy. Because I'm not your therapist and I'm not designed to be nobody else's peace. I hold my own peace. What did we say? Corinne said, I got to hold on to my peace. Because I can't get it back from somebody else once it's all gone. Because if I'm expected to be their peace and they're siphoning out all my damn peace, you think they going to give me some peace? How they going to get peace when they ain't got none? They ain't got shit. So they can't give it. So you better hold on to yours, beloved. Shit, and teach them how to go find their own. Tell them to go find it. Go pay somebody to help you work through that shit so that you can rewrite your narrative. That's what I heard. The moon, they need to deal with that shit. That's what we started with. The moon and the sun. They need to deal with that shit that's behind the moon that's being revealed to them so that they can see clearly. But fuck their story. Not really, but you know what I'm trying to say. At the end of the day, do you see it? Is the moon revealing to you that not allow a person to come in and trauma bond with you before you get fucked around and stuck in their shit and they projecting their emotions on you and exchanging that negativity and casting negative spells over your life, keeping you stuck away from your visions, away from your expansion, pulling you away from your bread and your new cycle with the world card? No. Spirit said, nope, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. Not at all. Now, you can do it if you want to, because I can't tell you what to do, but I would say it would behoove you to say, no, don't do that shit. Page of Swords. To learn. No, we're not doing it. Three of Cups. I wouldn't give a fuck how long you've been knowing this person. How long? Six of Cups to the Three of Cups, you've been knowing this person. Don't do it. And you know who it is because they will narrate the same fucking trauma story over and over and over. I've been rejected. Life don't love me. I'm not worthy. Spirit said that's an insecurity mindset, an insecure spirit, and to reject that out of your life, it'll pull you down, beloved. They need to go do their own healing. Thank y'all so much for tapping into the rising message. I appreciate you so very much. I do. Clarity, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Janet, what's going on? Forefathers were pigs. Well, I don't understand. Okay. Yeah, they were not the best people. They were not. You know, some of them principles was one-sided, right? They were not holistic, applied to everybody, right? Which is why they made some people 3/5 of a human. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. But we gonna be a little positive. I love y'all. Thank you, Clarity. I thank you so much for being here. Hey, Crystal, and thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. I appreciate y'all. Right, they cannot give what they don't have. So hold on to your peace. Please hold on. Please hold on. Hey, Fred. What up, beloved? Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. You guys have a great and awesome day. True Taurus. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you, Steven. Hey, thank you so much. I love the way you spell Lati. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate y'all so much. Shannon, thank you so much for tapping in. Cheryl, thank you so much. I appreciate seeing y'all. And Don, Anthony, Special, thank you so much. Special, I hope you are home later and you are doing well. Hopefully you tap into the evening live and just give us an update. I appreciate you. Keep guessing 101. Thank you so much. Everybody for tapping in. Have a great, wonderful day. And be careful of people coming in trying to trauma bond with you. A big thing about a person healing is you can tell it in how they tell their story. Everybody has a story. Everybody has a life narrative. But you can hear whether they are empowered by whether or not they are a heroine in their story or whether they are the victim. Everybody goes through things. We have things perpetrated against us. We have people hurt and harm us. But even though I've been hurt, even though I've been harmed, even though I may have been taken advantage of or put at a disadvantage, I can always flip it and positively reframe it and say, what did I learn from it? I didn't take any L's. I don't take losses. I get lessons. And when I apply the lesson, they turn into a blessing. Right? So I'm a victor at the end of the day. Not only did I overcome it, so I'm an overcomer, I'm a conqueror because I learned it. I'm not going to do it again. And if I'm represented with the same situation, I know I'm going to win. It's a difference. If a person is not able to get there and they want you to help pull them there, if that's not your expertise, I would say that you would refer them to therapy. Just saying. You can be a support to a person who wants to help themselves. But it's something about this, right? Despondence. Her face, I don't know if anybody read or has these cards, but if you get a good look at her face, look at her. Do she look like she happy to hear what the spirit is telling her? Because you can see this is Empress. She got the world, Earth, Gaia in her belly, right? So if you go to Alpha and look at that face, do she look like she happy to hear what they saying? Sometimes spirit will tell you to do some shit that you don't really want to do. They'll tell you. Like, I'm going to need you to give this person a little bit of compassion, strength, and be brave, right? Because it's things that are going to be revealed onto you, things that you don't know in secret. You're going to see it. We're going to bring it to light so that you can know, right? And make the right decision. So that you can know and make the right decision. So, on this day, they said give compassion, breathe, because this person could be coming in. You may need to reject them and say, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you go to therapy so that you can be safe, and may you be loved, right? I don't know how many times in a conversation you have to say it, but Spirit said it could be repeated. And the storyteller, what old story do you tell about yourself that's stuck on repeat? Could you take a moment and write down a more compassionate version? What is that old story? Is it stuck on repeat? And can you allow yourself to write it new? To the next now. I love you guys so much. Ashe, beloved. Mwah.